Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out messages come out with the cards that come out in the reading. So the first card we have is the Two of Swords. It's in the reverse. But we have some air sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or even a Gemini. We've got the Justice card. We've got more Libra energy. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands does feel like a pretty enthusiastic energy. This feels like an exciting energy within a connection. I feel like somebody kind of coming towards you with a message that feels like one that's exciting as far as what they want to be able to express to you or something that they may be actually offering you. I do feel like with this Page of Wands, this feels like the beginning of something that is in the initial phases. This feels like being at the beginning of something and things being off to a pretty strong start. I do feel like with this Page of Wands, there's also the sense of having, you may be dealing with someone who is younger than you, or you may be younger than the person that you are dealing with in this situation. But I do feel like with this Page of Wands, this feels like an energy of being able to experience somebody who's quite excited when it comes to being able to be in connection with you. They're excited about this connection. I also feel like you could also be feeling that energy from this person yourself. I do feel like with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this does feel like a more decisive energy as far as someone getting to a place of being able to have clarity for themselves. It's making them, putting them in a space of being decisive. I do feel like with this Two of Swords, there may have been two options, or there may have been two things, yourself and something else, that somebody may have been in between as far as having to make a decision about, or make a choice. But I do feel like with this card in the reverse, this feels like an energy of someone being able to make that decision and being quite decisive and standing on it. I do feel like with the Two of Swords in the reverse, this also feels like an energy of someone kind of being able to open up. I feel like a guard is coming down and somebody's walls are coming down, and it's like they are being more open with you. I also feel like it's also leading to being able to have more clarity in the situation with this person, and this person letting you in. I do feel like with the Justice card shown up over here, this feels like a very fair energy, especially around the way in which somebody could be treating you or treating a situation with you. Do you feel like with the Justice card, this also feels like an energy of being able to experience what you're putting out, being able to be returned to you. So it does feel like an energy of something deserved being earned, and you being able to actually have and generate that positive karma in that way. Do you feel like this also has to do with legal matters? So even when it comes to legal matters, being able to experience those going your way. And I do feel like having a positive and fulfilling outcome. I do feel like this Justice card feels like being very honest in a situation. I do feel like you could be dealing with someone who's being honest with you. You could be finding out a lot of truths from them as well, especially with that Two of Swords in the reverse. This feels like an opening up, an opening of somebody's energy towards you. And I do feel like it's also leading to more clarity in the situation with someone. I do feel like there is a lot of hard work being put into this connection, or there may have been a feeling of having to put hard work into this connection in order to make it work. I do feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, that this also feels like an energy of dealing with someone who's putting in effort with you. And I do feel like with this Eight of Pentacles, it's reflected in this person's actions towards you as well. And do you feel like with this Eight of Pentacles from up over here, this does feel like an energy of someone who is a hard worker. This person may be somebody who, I do feel like they're very capable of being able to put in the effort. I also feel like with this Two of Swords in the reverse, this feels like an energy of someone who's in a space where it's like they are making that decision to be able to do that. And they are following through on being able to put in the effort to make a connection with you work. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we've got the Page of Cups. And we have the Fool card. And we've got the Ace of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups show up here at the bottom of the deck. This feels like a very positive energy as far as also being able to experience a lot of good times within this connection or at this time. Do you feel like there is a lot of friendship or coming together of friendships, being able to enjoy in each other's company? This connection with somebody could be one that does start out on a friendship base, and being able to experience enjoying each other's company and being able to enjoy the connection that you share with this person from a genuine space. I feel like it's a genuine connection that you have. I do feel like with the Page of Cups strung up over here, this does feel like an energy of someone who's in a space where I do feel like this person is really in a space where it's like they are understanding their own emotions. And I do feel like it's like they want to be able to express that to you, let you in on where they are at. Do you feel like with the Page of Cups from up here, though, this does feel like an energy of someone who may be kind of in a space where it's like when it comes to being able to express the emotional side of where they are at with you, it's something that could be unfamiliar to them or something that they're trying to navigate. Do you feel like with the Page of Cups shown up over here, this also feels like a pretty romantic energy? So when it comes to being able to actually express something to you, this person chooses a way of doing it that actually satisfies. It's going to be quite satisfying as far as the way in which they're doing it. It's going to be in a way that's going to feel like romantic, or it's going to be something that is going to grab your attention, but also feel like it's going to make you feel something. With the Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being open and even being able to experience a sense of being able to feel safe enough to be able to be carefree in this connection with this person. I do feel like you have a strong connection with this person. I feel like you have an emotionally safe one with this person at the core of it. And with the Fool card showing up over here, this also feels like an exciting and adventurous energy as well. So with this Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of feeling like there is a desire to be able to take a leap within this connection and feeling safe enough to do so with this person. So I do feel like there is a sense of being open to being able to see where this connection can go when it comes to exploring it further. I do feel like with the Ace of Wands, this does feel like a spark within this connection initially. Feels like almost an instant connection as well. I do feel like with this Ace of Wands, this also feels like an energy of someone who wants to create something with you. So when it comes to this person, I do feel like they are in a space where they want to be able to either start afresh with you, wanting to be able to have this new beginning and enter into this new exciting phase in this connection with you. But I also feel like this person is very much attracted to you. I feel like there's a strong spark this person has when it comes to the feelings that they have towards you. And with that Page of Wands, this feels like an excited energy that this person feels. So I do feel like when it comes to your connection, you do actually really make this person, I do feel like they have strong feelings. You make them feel those strong feelings. I do feel like with that Page of Cups, this also feels like an energy of this person kind of being in a space where they're ready to be able to kind of express something to you. They may want to be able to say something to you, to show you something. Do you feel like with this Page of Cups, this also feels like a romantic energy, and that could be taking the form of a romantic gesture when it comes to them trying to get your attention. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So you got the Engagement card. And we have Give Your Relationship a Chance. And we've got the True Love card. So with the Engagement card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of wanting to be able to turn a connection into another level, take a higher level of commitment within a connection with someone. This does feel like an energy of wanting to be able to make something exclusive and being decided upon being able to take that leap within the connection with you. So get that with the Two of Swords showing up in the reverse. This does feel like an energy of someone who's kind of choosing you. I feel like there's a sense of this person also being in a space where for themselves they've got the clarity over what they want in this connection. And I do feel like with the Page of Cups, it feels like an energy of someone kind of taking a step towards being able to express that to you, to show that to you. And with the Engagement card showing up over here, I do feel like a connection moving to the next level. But with the Give Your Relationship Another Chance card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where You may be kind of in a space where somebody may be wanting you to give them a chance, or wanting you to give this connection a chance. There may have been some feeling of being unfairly treated in this connection, as far as being in a space where I do feel like with this Justice card, this does feel like an energy of being able to have that generate that positive karma. So there could have been what may have felt like an unfair situation, or you may have felt like the situation was unfair towards you. Do you feel like there's a sense of somebody who's in a space where they are remorseful, they regret the way in which things went down? Do you feel like there's a desire for being able to work it out and be able to hear you out and move past a difficulty or a challenge that may have happened, or a misunderstanding or miscommunication? There is a desire to be able to work past it and be able to move forward. But I do feel like this person kind of seeking your approval, your permission, and kind of seeking your forgiveness in that situation. Do you feel like they desire you to give them a chance? You do have true love showing up over here, so it does feel like having a genuine connection. I do feel like when it comes to your connection, it is one that goes quite deep, especially when it comes to the way in which you're making this person feel, or the impact you have on this person. I do feel like with the true love card showing up over here, it feels like a connection that is rooted in something genuine, something real, especially when it comes to the feelings. And I do feel like with the Three of Cups showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of having a pretty solid foundation. Do you feel like it could be a sense of having had that sense of having started out as friends? Or it could also be having the support of friends when it comes to your connection, rooting for you and rooting for this connection with this person. So I do feel like there is a sense of wanting to be able to work something out in this connection with you. And I do feel like it's in a good way, because it does feel like a sense of this person acknowledging the way in which they treated you, acknowledging anything that may have happened before wanting to be able to move forward. But with the engagement card showing up over here, it does feel like a sense of someone who has the long run in mind when it comes to this connection and thinking about longevity and long term. And with this true love card, I'm getting this person has a lot of love for you. You also get that with this Ace of Wands. This person could have felt that very early on in this connection with you. Do you feel like those feelings may have grown stronger? And also there's a sense of this person being in a space where they feel very certain. They do feel like they're going to let you in on that. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.